So, dear, I have a question.
All right.
How do you design a live-action role-playing game so it is fun and engaging for the players to play?
Well, I'm kind of a stickler, meeseeks, when it comes to this kind of stuff.
A stickler, maybe? What?
Meeseeks.
What's it?
That's a Rick and Morty thing that you don't like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that show.
So, you're a stickler.
I'm a stickler. So the way I do it is I write every character with a connection to at least 2 of the overarching plot points of the game, and at least 3 players and 3 other people in the game. So usually one person they're not directly related to their plot, one person they're directly related to their personal plot, and one person that they are related to their plot.
Okay, smart.
So when my other girlfriend and I write these games together...
#hi, Robert.
We have like this giant web of who knows whom from where and how and why, and who and why and how, and who, why, how, and how, why, who, and what, and how.
Okay.
Just like lines everywhere.
So like a web of character interaction.
It's a giant web. And since our standard games... since our usual games that we run as far as LARPs go are 30 people, that's a disgusting web. Yeah, that's why it takes us weeks to write a game, which is why you can't get me to write a game right now.
Right. Now, Robert is your co-host on your podcast, which is called...
Found in the Alley, which we haven't made one in a long time.
But it's about to reboot, right?
Maybe.
That would be awesome.
That would be awkward.
Anyway, both?
Sure.
¿Por qué no los dos?
It can be both.
Okay, so continue on with your LARP creation process.
Then we need to come up with what we believe are the 3 or 4 major plot threads running through a game. So whenever we advertise a game, there's going to be one major plot that everyone knows about. For instance, in one of our games, it was, this city is about to be leveled by an opposing army. How do they cope with knowing that this is coming, and how did they defeat it or circumvent it when it gets there?
Okay.
You were in that game.
And it was awesome.
However, your character, was not part of that plot.
Yeah.
You were part of a secondary plot of, hi, I'm a high-powered call girl.
Yeah.
I want people to love me. How much can I get out of them?
You weren't typecasting or anything, were you?
No.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Remember, I didn't hand you your character.
Right. Okay, you're off the hook.
I'm theoretically. I mean, I wrote the character.
Okay, dear. That's fine.
Yeah, it is. Then there was a counterfeiting operation going on. And then there was a local group of people who were trying to overthrow the samurai caste.
Oh my.
So we had a bunch of that kind of stuff going on.
Continue.
And, games of that nature tend to do things like that. Why is this thing on beats instead of time? I like time better. Lastly, for game making, you have to find a venue that doesn't suck. Because if you try to do this, like, at your grandpa's backyard, and it's 7 feet by 12 feet, and you want more than 3 people there...
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of an issue.
Seems legit. So where are some of your favorite venues for hosting a LARP?
Locally to us would be DungeonCon.
Oh, DungeonCon!
I've had a lot of success running LARPs at DungeonCon. There is also KublaCon, which is... so, DungeonCon takes place usually over President's Day weekend. So, early to mid-February.
Yeah.
Then there is KublaCon, and they tend to take place over Memorial Day weekend. That's the one at the end of May, right? That's the one that also has BayCon and also has all those other cons.
Those things. Now, what about my favorite con? Do they usually have a good venue?
Your favorite con? Oh, you mean Big Bad Con.
I do. Hi, Sean.
Big Bad Con, they also have LARP events. Robert and I have not had a particular run of success there, but I think that's more about our branding than it is about their ability to host it. Because they have probably some of the sharpest gamers, both runners and players there,
Yes.
high caliber.
Holy crap, they're so good.
Yeah, they're way better than I deserve. Which explains why my game didn't get filled.
I'm going to put that up to marketing rather than anything else.
Yeah, sure. We can leave it to marketing. That's fine.
So, we've covered some of your ideas about LARP design. Was there anything else you wanted to add to that before we move on?
If I could get paid to do it full time, I would do it.
That would be amazing.
But I don't think I could get paid full time to do it. Because I know there are companies out there that do stuff like that, like Dystopia Rising. They do like a monthly weekend-long LARP at a campsite, and there's zombies, and there's post-apocalyptic blah, 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 and an overarching story, and blah. I don't want to be outdoors, so I think that's pretty clear, because outside is bad.
Yeah.
That's where bears live.
Oh, the grizzlies, the earth sign menace.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That's why I don't want to go out there. But I hear those guys do okay. I have contacts in some of the more Midwesterly
Sure.
variations of it, but yeah.
So that's something you'd like to do eventually, if you can make it go.
Yeah.
That's the dream, at least.
That's a dream.
That's like a
That's
daydream.
That's the third of my dreams.
Right. Do you want to discuss your other two dreams?
No, because they've already been done better.
Okay. So, what's a question that you might have for me?
Okay. So, on the last episode, we discussed shoes and how many of them should be too many.
Yes.
So, in this instance, let's go away from footwear.
All right.
And go to the best things feet do, and that's kicking people. If you had a martial art that was dedicated to one specific style of move, what move would that be? And let's bear in mind, this does not have to be based in reality.
So I'm creating a martial art.
You're creating a martial art from nothing.
From nothing. Do you want it to have to do with feet?
No, that's just the words I was using to get there.
Well, you know me. I would want it to be the martial art that turns your foes into your allies or friends.
Okay, so it's wallet-based. All right, cool.
No, it would be like the martial art of the heart. Like, I think it's called Bhakti Yoga, which is heart-based yoga. If we could turn that into a series of forms, or a martial art of body language, just an openness of the chest and the face, the upturned hands, a way to indicate to people that you're their friend, so they're disarmed. Get it? Disarmed. Immediately upon seeing you. So turning your enemies immediately into your friends.
So that you can deliver a vital strike to their vitals.
No, so you can be friends.
With them until they are dead.
Yeah, lifelong friendship.
At your hand.
Where their lives are long and they die of natural causes.
Yeah, it is natural for you to kill them after you've developed this deadly martial art.
Surrounded by their family and their...
And their what?
Friends. Of which I am one. So I get my revenge.
Oh my god, you're gonna invent a martial art where you get an army of people to befriend one person, and then they become your friend, and then you gather all of them around, say like at a celebration of their birth or something of that nature. You bring them together for a birthday party where you then ceremoniously kill them? That is a brutal martial art. That is brutal.
It's psychologically very chilling. But no, if I was going to create a martial art, it would be based on body language and just helping people to connect and not be violent.
So murder via pheromones?
No.
No?
All right, so here's a question I have for you.
Okay.
You have a limited number of t-shirts.
I have a fair number of t-shirts.
So, how many t-shirts do you have?
I probably somewhere in the range of 25.
So, you've mentioned you have a hierarchy.
I do have a hierarchy.
For your t-shirts.
I do, yeah.
And I would like to hear from your most liked to your least liked t-shirt preferences. You can skip a few if you don't think of them offhand.
Okay.
But in general order.
Well, I've mostly broken it down into 3 styles of shirt for
Okay.
as far as the t-shirts go.
Okay.
So, the bottom tier, which is easiest for me to work through, the bottom tier, bottom rung, are shirts that I've had in excess of 10 years,
Okay.
or promote a charity I no longer believe in.
Oh, yeah.
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 Or that is a place that I work/work at.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so that's bottom tier, trash tier, back of the closet. When
Okay.
all other shirts are exhausted,
Those are the
those
ones.
are the shirts.
Okay.
There are also shirts that don't have a design on them and have holes.
Right.
Those shirts with holes I will wear before the shirts of a place I've worked or that charity I no longer believe in.
Okay, so those are like penultimate.
Yeah, those are the ones just before.
Okay.
In the middle,
Right.
the middle tier of shirts are shirts that I've had for less than 5 years.
Okay.
However, the things that I got them for, I'm no longer super invested in.
Right.
For instance, anything involving Mike Ross, who used to be a prolific Street Fighter player until he got sick of the community, rightfully so, because
Oh, he did?
gaming communities are full of monsters and you are all bad people. I'm one of you. We are all bad people. So he left. He just left. And he took off his Twitter. He unfriended a lot of people. He left the company that he founded with his best friend.
Wow.
He just dropped off the face of the map. And he got into a different fighting game. Which is Guilty Gear. Which is an anime-based, like, high, fast, reset-heavy skill, like, fast, chop, chop, chop. Super dominated by the Japanese players, but he finds it intriguing and he likes it, but he doesn't go in under his name because he doesn't want people to be like, oh, well, let's do unstock this guy, because he's out. He's done with them.
Okay.
So that's mid-tier is shirts like that.
Okay, sure.
Top tier shirts I have had for less than 1 year.
Yeah.
Typically, they're going to be super comfortable shirts.
Okay.
They're going to have a wrestling or fighting game theme to them.
Okay.
And then they are going to be brightly colored.
Ooh, so what
for
colors?
instance, I have a shirt that is quote-unquote from a fighting game called Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah.
And it's this bright blue shirt. And there's a picture of Waluigi smacking Mario in the face with the racket, with the tennis ball, breaking Mario's racket. And it just says, "Whack it, bully."
Okay.
And that's fantastic. And it looks great. On me, I don't know. I have different colored hair. The shirt changes with me.
Sure.
I've got wrestling themed like Kenny Omega shirts because that guy's awesome, and I've got the villain shirt which I wear during my 24-hour stream where I'm a villain and I raise money for a charity I haven't decided yet. But
#promo.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
But that's basically the hierarchy: is those shirts, then the mid-tier shirts, and then bottom tier scrub. I need to do laundry is when I start wearing these shirts.
Okay, good.
And this morning I woke up and was wearing one of those shirts, and I had to do laundry.
Absolutely. So, what's a final question you might have for me?
Why is it that we've let this go on for so long?
Because we're long-winded.
Well, I know I am, but why have you permitted me to go on for as long as I have?
Because
You're supposed to be the muscle here. You're supposed to be the one that curtails me and confines me and puts me into a nice, comfortable box.
if I did that to you, I would be a horrible girlfriend.
Well, that's why in this capacity...
Not buying it. Do you have a real question for me, or should we knock it off?
No, I have no real question.
Okay, so thank you for listening to this episode of Date Night is Sacrosanct. I am Wendy.
I think I'm Ryan.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
I could go see my other girlfriend.